Hey guys, this is Robinax1 here, and I'm here to do a review for Agent Carter. This is absolutely the whole season of Agent Carter. And the reason why I didn't review it episode by episode is because I'm reviewing quite a lot of comic book films. I'm reviewing quite a lot of comic book TV shows lately, and it was getting a bit too much with my schedule and stuff. This is going to be a relatively short video, as I am going to be covering Agent Carter when I covered the Marvel movies. I have started that project, so do stay tuned for that. But I'm just going to give you my overall impressions of the season. And the season actually was really, really good. We see Agent Carter in a very interesting place. Obviously, it's been a year since Captain America's been gone. And Agent Carter is living in a very different world. She's living in a world where soldiers who have come back from the war have put themselves back into the male hierarchy. And I think the show is really about, is really clear about the role of women in this time period, and it's sort of talking about the role of women, and there's a lot of feminist ideas in this episode. So the story is, Agent Carter is Howard Stark's inventions are stolen by someone, and this puts Howard Stark on the run. Howard recruits Peggy in order to go and rescue, go and prove that Howard Stark is a good man. And what Peggy discovers is something a lot more deeper than what she first realized. And this actually involves a certain Black Widow project. Yes, we do get some Black Widow elements in this movie, in this show, which really is the precursor to the Black Widow that we see in Iron Man 2 and Avengers. So yeah, Peggy uncovers this conspiracy, and it turns out to be related to Russia. So all very interesting stuff in this story. Yeah, so Agent Carter is actually pretty darn good. The one thing I didn't like about this episode, about this season, was the feminist ideas and the way women were treated are really brought home throughout the episodes, and it gets quite repetitive. Yes, we realise that women were not treated equally. We do understand that, but we get that thrown in our faces a lot. And a lot of it feels like the show is blaming males for that, as opposed to having a period, as opposed to it being a period thing. Because yes, women were treated like crap most of the time. Or, yes, they were treated like crap. But were they always treated like crap? I mean, surely you wouldn't have it as as a daily routine. And a lot of that really plays out in this season, is that it does feel like a daily routine for Peggy to be subjected to that kind of misogynist thinking. So that's the one element that I didn't care for. But as a period piece, the show actually does pretty well. It's got that same style as what Captain America First Adventure had. And I really like that style, and it definitely works as a period piece. Now, this is obviously a very early version of S.H.E.I.L.D. And we do see the elements of S.H.I.E.L.D. being built up. For example, there's a scene at the end of this season, like their secret ending, where we do see a certain character who was pinnacle at building S.H.I.E.L.D. So I really liked. So we are really seeing early versions of S.H.I.E.L.D. Obviously, Peggy Carter has appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But again, this is a much earlier version to that story. We also do see some possible romantic interests, and as we know from Winter Soldier, Peggy did eventually marry someone. Now, I have it in my mind that it could be Agent Susan that she falls in love with, because there's a romantic thing going on between them. But there's like two candidates as well. It's very interesting. Yeah. All in all, guys, a really good season. Definitely a season that I really liked watching. And I also like the fact that it was short. Like, it was done in an 8-part act, which sort of fit in with, between the break that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going on. We do know that we are getting a season 2. It's not been confirmed, but we do know that there is a possibility that we could get a season 2. I've got to be honest, guys, I really want to see a season 2, because in season 2, I could see Agent Carter really becoming into her own, and I would love to see the origins of S.H.I.E.L.D. I would love to see an origin of Ant-Man, possibly an early version of Avengers, maybe see some Captain America thrown in there. There's just so many elements to the show that I think could be really good. and I love seeing the Black Widow project. So I definitely would like to see a a season 2. So that's the end of my review. Do stay tuned for my Marvel for my Marvel project. Currently I'm about halfway done. After I get phase 1 completed, I will start the procedure of making these reviews. So do stay tuned for it. I should get it. I will definitely get most of them to you. In about just before Age of Ultron. Because I will confirm that I am reviewing the entire Marvel continuity, and there's a lot of films. So far I've reviewed Captain America, so you're gonna get phase 1 fairly soon. Anyway, I'm rambling. So do stay tuned for tomorrow, as I'm gonna have the Arrow review. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you haven't watched Agent Carter, go watch it. It's really, really good. Bye.